Right then, gang, in the last lesson we set up a full page Livewire component and we associated that with the home route, which was just /. We also made a default layout file which Livewire automatically uses to wrap the page components. In this lesson we're going to make another full page component for the /create route that we added to the anchor tag in the layout. So first of all, let's make a new component for the create page, and we're going to use Artisan to do that. So open up the terminal and type PHP artisan, then make :, then Livewire, followed by the name of the component, which is going to be create-book. Then we can hit enter. And just like we saw before, when we created the book list component, Livewire is going to generate two files for us for this new component. The first one is a component class, second one, the component view. So let me open up the component view file first of all, just so we can add a little bit of a template. All I'm going to do is give this outer div a class of create so it can be styled, and then I'm also going to create an h3 inside the div for the page title, and that title is just going to be create a new book. And that's all we need to do for now. We're going to come back to the actual page content later in the course. For now, I just want to hook this up to a route. So let's do that in the same way as we did before by coming to the routes file. And I'm just going to be really lazy at this point and duplicate this current route that we've already set up. And then I'm just going to change the path to be /create. We also want to associate this route with the new Livewire component that we just made, which is called create book. All right. Awesome. So now we've set up this new page, and hopefully when we visit this path in the browser, we should see the new create page component. So let's try clicking on this add book link right here, which goes to /create. And yep, we can see that new page component is working. Also notice that again, the page component is being rendered inside the layout file that we generated in the last lesson, which is cool. And that app layout file will be applied to all new full page components that we create by default. But we can override that behavior if we want to, so that certain pages can have different layouts. And that might be something you want for your website. For example, a blog section of the site might have a different layout to the homepage. So in our case, I do want the same layout for each page, but I'm still going to show you how to make multiple layouts and manually apply them to different page components, if that's what you want to do. So then, if we want different layouts for different pages, the first thing we need to do is make another layout file. And to do that, we can just right-click inside the layouts directory and create a new file manually, which I'm going to call second.blade.php. Feel free to be more creative and descriptive with your name, but it doesn't really matter. I just want to demonstrate how we do this. So inside this file, I just want pretty much the same code as the other layout file. So I'm going to open up that other one and I'm going to select everything and copy it. Then we can go back to the new one and I'm just going to paste it in. We also need to change this a little bit just so we can distinguish it from the other layout. So I'm just going to come to the title and I will add the text second layout in all caps after the site title. All right, so now we have another layout file, but how do we now apply that layout to specific page components? Well, we can just come to the component class that we want to apply the layout to. In our case, that's going to be the create book component. And then we can use what's known as an attribute in PHP above the render function to specify the layout. So attributes in PHP are basically a way to provide extra data to a class or a class method, which is available then at runtime. And the way we apply an attribute to a method is by using a hash followed by a set of square brackets. Then inside here, we specify the attribute we want to use. Now, Livewire comes baked with an attribute called layout, so we can use that right here. We also need to make sure we use this layout namespace in the file too for this to work. And then inside parentheses after this, we can specify the path to the layout file relative to the views folder. So that would be components, to go into the components folder, then a dot, then layouts, and then another dot, and then the name of the file, which is second. All right. So now with this attribute above the render function for this component, Livewire will apply that second layout to this page instead of the default app one. And we can see in a browser that if we go to the create page now, we're going to get that second layout wrapping the content instead of the default one. Now for this project, I don't want to use a second layout. I want both pages to use the default one. So I'm going to revert back to that by deleting the second layout and removing the layout attribute. But I'll do that off camera after this lesson because it's not something I need to show you. We're just going back to how it was before. But anyway, that's how we can use multiple layouts in a Livewire application. In the next lesson, we'll be looking at how to nest components within other components.